Just arriving at Kingsbury Episcopi Church in the late afternoon sun. You can see the hamstone, yellow hamstone, typical of this part of Somerset, South Somerset, all quarried at Ham Hill, not far from here, about 5 miles away. And now you're seeing it in all its splendour. I just wanted to show you something. I've come here, St Martin's in Kingsbury Episcopi, to record a song that I was commissioned to write by the people of the church for the anniversary of St Martin's birth. But before I go in, I just wanted to show you this gorgeous door and the beheaded saints either side of it, presumably done during Cromwell's time, I would imagine, when they like to behead saints and generally desecrate anything church-like. Here's my guitar. My guitar is also a Martin, so a Martin at St Martin's. There you go. Except mine isn't quite as old as this. And so we're going to go inside when I get my bits and pieces. There's the tipsy over tune. Somebody's been trying to get out of that one, or get in. That's a proper old style churchyard, really beautiful. Can't really... There, you can see why they like that stone so much. Look at that, gorgeous. So let's have a look inside. So here we are inside St Martin's, Kingsbury Episcopi. There's the necessaries. We'll just have a quick walk around the church. Wow, what a beauty. St Martin of Tours, to give him his full name. St Martin was a Roman centurion and he was born 397 AD. Look at that. Lovely. Nice bit of needlework. And he was born to the army. His father was a general, I think, and he had Martin earmarked for the army. Golly. And but it turns out that wasn't what Martin saw for himself. He's famously depicted in history in a painting, cutting his cloak in half and sharing it with a beggar. And if we go over here, we can see Martin himself doing that very thing, cutting his cloak. And the reason being that he saw the beggar outside the gates of the city as he was riding in on his centurion horse, and he took pity on the beggar who had no clothes, and so he cut his cloak in half as you can see there, hopefully. And he gave half of his cloak to the beggar. And then that night he had a vision in which he saw Jesus Christ wearing his cloak, and he believed that was his calling. And from then on he dedicated his life to the care of others, to the poor. He left the army, obviously not cut out for that. There's a Francis Perrin. Oh, I know another Perrin. I believe his name was Reggie. Funeral beer, I believe it's called, a coffin beer. I might have got that wrong. Bit of a chapel. Nice organ. It's very typical of the Somerset churches, this and that yellow stone again, the golden hamstone everywhere. Beautiful, beautifully preserved, this church. There's the crucifixion. Some nice angels on the side there. That's a nice door. Don't see that design very often. Nice bit more tapestry. There's the organ. Look at that. Lovely painted pipes. Freshly painted pipes. Always a good thing. And then back into the church. There you go. So St Martin, I was commissioned to write the song of St Martin back in 2017, which would have been an anniversary. I can't work out exactly what it was. He was born in 397, so 2017 was an anniversary of St Martin, and I was commissioned to write this song about him, and then come and perform it in the church, which I did in a festival dedicated to St Martin and to the village of Kingsbury, Episcopi in Somerset. So, oh, look at that. I shall play you the song, the Ballad of St Martin. Maybe I'll leave you with one more look at St Martin of Tours. There you go. And his church.
Martin waits inside the chapel, all around the city wakes. Martin's talking to the angels and praises morning breaks. He prays for those who wake in prison and the grief of their own chains, those consumed by bad religion, to free them from their pains. Martin lives beside the river, no temptation, free from sin. Many come to hear his wisdom, and he welcomes each one in. Martin's mother called him to her, saying, he gave wisdom to my joy. But Martin's father wouldn't pretty boy. I will wrap my coat around you. I will share with you my bread. You are safe and you're protected. Martin said, Martin said. They build the temples with their money. They fill the mansions with their greed. Martin lives beside the river. His faith is all he needs. He feeds the hungry from his kitchen. He leads the homeless to his door. He gives comfort to the lonely, and his wages to the poor. I will wrap my coat around you. I will share with you my bread. You are safe and you're protected. Martin said, Martin said. He saw the beggar in the doorway. His clothes were torn, his body thin. I've all the clothes I need, said Martin, and he gave his coat to him. That night he dreamed that he saw Jesus, dressed in the coat he gave away. And from that night he knew his calling. Martin knelt and Martin prayed. I will wrap my coat around you. I will share with you my bread. You are safe and you're protected. Martin said, Martin said. I will wrap my coat around you. I will share with you my bread. You are safe and you're protected. Martin said, Martin said.